Folks, we are back with you. This is our second episode. We had the first opportunity. We're with Jeremy Knapp, Deseree Barnes. They're at Central High School in Panama City, and they were talking about the amazing work that they're doing with their students there. Deseree talked about the push light strategy. She talked about the Zen room. I like that, the Zen room strategy as well. And really making sure that we build strong relationships with children. Let children know that we are there to attend to their needs, and then we're pushing those children to ensure that they're successful. In our second episode, folks, we really want to talk about building a strong team. If you go to Panama City right now, you go to Central High School, folks, they've got an amazing team. But folks, you don't build a team overnight, right? It takes time to build a team, and it has to be intentional. So, Jeremy, Desiree, as we begin to talk through building a team, talk to us about your processes. What are some things that you've done to build a strong team? What are some strategies that you've seen to be successful? Maybe some challenges that you've seen in building a strong team.
To start out is that we are a family, and you can feel it when you come through the door. That, from the time that you enter, no matter who you are, you're going to be greeted 3, 4, 5, 6 times before you get anywhere. And we've built, it's taken a long time to get to that point. We've had our struggles like a lot of places, trying to fill vacancies, trying to find people that are just a good fit.
Right.
And I did a leadership survey a few months back, and it came through, and I got docked because I didn't hire people that were like me. And that is one of my key. I don't want people that are like me.
Right.
I want different personalities. I want to have the different opinions. I want people that aren't afraid to speak up, that will say, hey, let's try this, or can we do that? Because that's the piece. We can't all think the same, because if you do, you end up with the same results.
Right.
I want the people that will challenge and ask us questions, or say, why do you do it that way, or why don't we try this, and go along those routes. And we also, this year, we went to a 4-day school week with staff days on Fridays. So we have full staff days on Fridays to hold meetings, staff development. We get out in the community, things like that.
Right.
That has been a huge boost. In fact, I had a staff member just resign last week for personal reasons. And within 24 hours, I had the position filled because we have people that are just on the waiting list saying, we want to get into what you have. We want to get there. I'll change my whole location, whatever it is, I will move there to come help you. And the person came in this morning and started, and we had to laugh because she thought she had to be on the podcast. I said, are you on the podcast? Oh, I hope not. I just started this morning.
You should have told her, come on in, man.
Good start, but it's really finding those people that can mesh together, and also understanding that it's okay if they don't mesh. It's okay to find other opportunities and avenues. And I'll let Desiree talk, but she spends a lot of time, with the staff, and and getting them to the point where they're productive for us and effective the way that we need them to be.
Yeah, I think it's important that your staff feels supported and just feel like everyone's giving the same 110% every day. They know I'll give 110% every day. They know Mr. Knapp will give 110% every day, because we expect 110%. So I'm going to give exactly what we expect. And so, yeah.
It's a couple things you said, man, that you started out, you guys said family, right? It is to have a family focused kind of system where people feel like, hey, we're part of the family. Last episode, you talked about making children feel like they're a part of the actual school, but also making adults feel like they're part of the school. They're a family. We're a family. We're all working together, man. The next thing you said is, I don't want people that are like me, right? I want people that are different. I want people that think different. I want people that push me, Like, I remember on my staff, I loved a good antagonist, right? I need somebody, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. I need somebody that, I want you to give me the worst, right? Because when the antagonist doesn't really have a lot of antagonism, that means you're doing a good job, right? So what I used to do is, man, I had a counselor, man, and he became a best friend of mine. But I would go to him and I said, hey, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's wrong. And man, he pull out that binder. But those were the things that we needed to work on, right? Those were the things we need to work on. And when people knew that we were always working, like you said, Deseree, we're giving 110% working to make sure that everybody's doing what they need to do, then we're going to be successful. I'm working hard. I'm here early, leaving late. We're all here early, leaving late, because the last thing you guys talked about, Deseree, and you brought it up, was expectations. So it's like this family feel. It's almost like this bringing all different people together to be a part of it. And then it's like this high expectations. Folks, this is not a silver bullet, but it is almost like the perfect recipe to actually building a good, strong team and building a really good, strong system. So, folks, any other pieces that I missed?
I think the other piece is that we talked about not just being part of education, that we have to look at other avenues. And so we try just to find activities to get both the students and the staff involved.
Right.
Ms. Barnes is an awesome pickleball player. And so we built indoor pickleball courts, or I built indoor pickleball courts over Christmas break.
Okay.
And so the students and staff can go back there and interact. It's something enjoyable for both sides. It's a sport that everybody can learn for the most part. We have a gardening program outside to hit. Maybe the kids aren't in the athletics and something like that. And so last year we built we built a full garden. It didn't turn out real well. That was one of our failures. But then we built garden boxes. So now we're hoping the garden boxes work out. And that's a student and staff interaction. We also go and help out at a feline big cat center. And these are all large cats that have suffered trauma, like many of our students. And so we go and help with the mountain lions and the bobcats and servals and a variety of animals. We go help build things for the cats. We take care of their cages. But that's also an interaction between the community, the staff, the students.
Cool.
And they get to see creatures that come from similar situations, even though they're a mountain lion. But these are animals that have been given up, that nobody wanted, and it really makes that breakthrough to get that noticed. And you see some changes in kids and going, okay, let me go help these animals. They need help just like that. But I think it's like that really builds the staff together too.
Right. You guys said some things. I mean, first of all, the pickleball, man. I'm not much of a pickleball player, but I tell you what, man, that'd be cool to just have like pickleball competition at your school, right?
Yeah.
That would be cool. And then now I'm a landscaper as well, right? So I can come down there and help you guys with your garden, right? I mean, that's one thing. Like, think about, so you got landscaping, and then the biggest thing that you talked about were like the feline, the big cats, man. That is something, right? Talk to me about that. I'm sure that's not, I'm sure people are a little fearful of that initially, right?
I found the program last year, and we use one of our Fridays. We try to get out into the community. Once every month or every 2 months, we try to find something where we can go and volunteer and give back as a staff.
Right.
And so I found the feline center, and it's only about 15 miles from our school. And they were looking for the same thing. They were looking for some help, just for people to come in and help rake and help with the leaves and pick up sticks or build a variety of little landings for the cats or add-ons and things.
Read to the cats.
Read to the cats.
Really?
Yes, the cats just need interaction, so they don't feel like they're alone. And so, yes, you can read. You can play the guitar to the cat.
Yeah.
You can play music with the cats.
Yeah.
A multitude of things just to make the cats feel like they've got some interaction. The kids will take into the serval cages. They're able to take remote control cars, and so the cats will chase the cars around, which it's an amazing experience to see that. And then one thing from the Dropout Prevention Conference in October, I learned about the Peter R. Marsh.
Peter R. Marsh.
I applied for that, and we got it. And so that's what I use it for, is working with the kids and getting the kids up there. And the staff we have a group of staff that have just fallen in love with the cats. They want to go up there. We get a new group of kids, we kind of got a set group, but then we add some more each time. And, they always come back. They're just amazed.
Right.
Nothing like feeding a chicken to a mountain lion.
Right.
The feed helps feed.
Oh, wait a minute. I love it.
It's out there. But But they also know
I
they're
mean,
giving back.
that is, man, like there's so many ways that you can connect children, right? And just based on what you're talking about, man. I mean, like if I'm at a high school and I can go play pickleball, I can be a part of the landscape, and then I can go like see different, cats, felines, right? Read to them and connect with different animals, man. That is big time, right? Like who doesn't at least want to see it, right? I
Yeah.
necessarily know people, I mean, who doesn't necessarily want to see that and be connected to that, folks? And those are the strategies that we're talking about. It is, and what I see what's going on in Central High School is, and all across the country, in every community, there's so many different opportunities for children to connect with that sometimes we don't take advantage of, right? And what we're seeing here at Bay Central is that they are taking every opportunity to ensure that their students are connecting with the community and the positive things around them. The Peter Marsh Foundation is an opportunity for that, a great opportunity for that, and an asset. And we can actually get you guys information on it. But Jeremy, Desiree, thank you so much for, first of all, the hard work that you guys are doing, man. The things that I've gathered from both episodes were relationships, right? Taking risks, right? Being committed, dedicated, right? And then having high expectations for your staff, and then building an actual family that really extends to the community, right? So, really, you guys are doing some amazing work over in Central High School. Folks, if you're going down in Florida, if you're in Florida, and really it's moderate right now. Now it's in upstate New York, it's like below 7 degrees, right? In Texas, it's like 17 degrees, right? But we're hearing it's cool in Florida right now, right? You know what I'm saying? About 50 degrees. Folks, you go to Panama City, folks, you go to Panama City, there is an outstanding high school that's doing some great work. Central High School. Folks, you've got to go. Get connected to Jeremy, get connected to Desiree, get connected to that Central High School family. Y'all, thank you guys so much for just sharing your work and being a part of the NDPC family, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. And folks, if you want to be the part of the NDPC family, connect with us. All right. We want to make sure that you get connected to our episodes. We've been all across the country. Like I said, we're in Florida this week. Last week, we were in New Jersey. The week before that, we were in Phoenix. The week before that, we were in Oregon. We've been all over the country, really talking to educators about what are the future focus that work that you're doing for all students. We're talking about students that are coming in with trauma as well as students that are some of your AP students. So thanks again for the work that you guys are doing, folks, and you guys have a great rest of your day. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All righty now.